So I actually think that nihilism doesn't make any sense at all. That if you actually think about it, the idea that life, the universe, and everything is all meaningless, that in itself is a meaningless idea. I don't understand. Well, nihilism sounds like it's making a claim about reality, right? That there is a lack of meaning in it. But what would meaning look like if it did exist? Obviously, some people believe in a divine being or God, which obviously you don't believe in. No, and I'm not about to. I'm not asking you to, don't worry. It's just that you say that there is an absence of meaning in the universe. So I'm asking, what would a presence of meaning look like? How would you know if it did exist? I guess there would be evidence. But what kind of evidence? Give me specifics. What evidence could I possibly provide to either prove or disprove the existence of a great meaning in the universe? Like, give me some goalposts here. You don't trust divine revelation or scripture, and frankly, neither do I, and surely you wouldn't trust personal conviction or some fleeting feeling. So what would it be? Well, in all of our scientific exploration of the universe, no meaning has popped up. Like, there's nothing there. No, okay, so you use the idea that science hasn't found any meaning as though it was some grand discovery. Like, oh no, we looked everywhere for meaning and we couldn't find any. But this isn't a conclusion of science, it's baked into the assumptions of how we do science. Science inherently separates what is from what ought to be, and that's really useful, don't get me wrong, in the same way that a box is useful because it holds empty space. But that doesn't mean we should live life that way. And hell, even if science could detect meaning, which it can't, absence of evidence is not the same as evidence of absence, so your argument would still be wrong. Okay, I accept there's no scientific test for meaning, but given science works so well, better than anything we've come up with before, and it describes a meaningless universe, why wouldn't I trust it? Ah, you're so close. Science doesn't say there is no meaning. Science doesn't have a word for meaning. So in a scientific context, that question is meaningless, and there is no good answer to a meaningless question. It's an incompatible idea with the worldview you have, so of course you think life is meaningless. In your eyes, it's impossible. It's like you're watching a black and white movie and you're complaining that there's no color. And even if some divine being from above came down and shoved meaning in your face, you wouldn't be convinced because there's no way for your mind to be changed. I get what you're saying. It just feels like asking whether life has meaning is a meaningful question, you know? Like, it feels like there should be an answer. There might be one, but surely until we can properly understand what we mean by the question, we can't really be certain either way.